Hello there, my name is John, welcoming you to the event. Starting today with a par 5. Cork that first drive into the fairway and we'll take it from there. Okay, we're off. Have a good one. That'll work. And this one's around 205 yards away. And this shot is fading a little bit. This is looking good so far. Oh yeah, that was a tidy little shot. Well done. This is an eagle putt. Oh, that shot was a beauty. And you're 2 under par for the round. All right, let's get this close. Par 3, second hole. I have faith. Beautiful swing. Oh, yes. Flirted with the bunker there, but you got it to end up nice and close. Great shot. And you brought things down to 3 under after that one. Well, see if you can use the tailwind on this hole. Second shot on the third. Oh my goodness, you might get this to go. Okay, just a few more inches to go. That was nice. Back-to-back birdies. And clocking in at 4 under par at the moment. We're teeing up on the 4th hole now. Hopefully this will bounce to the left. That's a safe shot. This one's 23 feet away. This one looks like it's turning left to right down the hill. Yikes, that went right by. 6 feet to the cup. Current leader enjoying a 2-stroke lead at the moment. All right, take a look at this. We got a par 4 here on the 5th hole. Yeah, that'll play. And this is about 170 yards to the pin. And the green tends to slope away from us where we want to land it, so be careful of the approach. The approach is heading a bit to the right. And this one is from way, way out. This one's going hard to the right. this one's on a line. Continues to be online. It has to now. And the putt goes down. Fantastic work. All right, and after that, you've brought your score down to 5 under par. That wind is picking up, blowing left to right on this one. Okay, second shot on the 6th. Here we go for the bogey. Okay, 7 strokes off the lead after that hole. Okay, we've got a par 4 ahead of us on the 7th. It was a good one. This is about 160 to the pin. This approach is leaning a bit to the right. Setting up here now for our 3rd shot. Okay, you've got this to save par. Come on, let's get that to go. I think this one's going to go a bit to the left. Just a little bit aggressive there. And that's too bad. A bit of bad luck here. That is your 2nd bogey in a row. You've gone up to 3 under par after that one. Okay, here we go. Par 4, 8th hole. Oh, you hit that one well. This is setting up to be around 150 yards to the pin. Okay, from the greenside sand, hopefully we get up and down from here. Not much work left for us on this one. Nicely played out of that sand. Currently 3 under par for the day. And here we go on the 9th. Managed to get a good swing on that. Well, let's hope this does not find the rough, but not sure yet. Okay, the ball is below your feet, and that tends to make it push to the right a little bit. A little bit of fade on this one. That's safe. 20 feet to the hole from here. I think it's breaking to the left. Oh, brutal. Okay, you've got this one for par. All right, let's move on to the next. And we have a 1-stroke lead for our leader at the moment. That wind's blowing right into our face on this one. Great swing. This one could end up in the rough. Not sure though. Hitting into an elevated green, we might need more club. Okay, could be a birdie on the scorecard if you drop this. So far, so good. Continuing to be good. And it drops. Well done. Fantastic putt. And our leader currently ahead by 1 stroke. Okay, we're heading over to the 11th hole now. We got a par 5. This one might roll into the rough. Okay, you'll end up safely in the fairway. Taking a look at the elevated green from here. Oh, beautiful stuff. Chipping that on in there. That's your eagle. Well, let's rewind and watch that again and see how this went down. And after that one, 7 strokes off the lead. Wind blowing left to right on this one. All right, second shot on the 12th. Decent approach there. Here's a putt to go to 7 under. And this putt's moving to the left and up the hill. Ooh, never like leaving those short. Nice tap in for the par on this one. Okay, a longer par 4 on this hole. Okay, there you go. And this shot's about 120 yards away from the pin. Nice, another green and reg. I'm liking it. You could get down to 7 under par if this goes in. This one's breaking left to right. Well done out there. That's your 5th birdie on the day. Okay, next hole coming up. 6 strokes back at the moment. Okay, the wind's blowing on this one, right to left. That'll do for the approach. And about 14 feet to go. This one's leaning just a touch to the left. Looking pretty good. And that's gonna go for the bird. Okay, 8 under par is your score currently. Okay, coming up is the par 4 15th hole. And hopefully this one's nice and safe in the fairway. We've got about 120 yards to get to that pin from here. And 5 strokes off the lead. Okay, we're on the green. This one's around 15 feet away. I think this starts off pretty straight and then goes to the right. Nice work. That's birdie number 7 today. And our current leader is up by a stroke on the rest of the field. And on to number 16. We have a par 4 on this one. This is very, very sandy. Let's get out of here. And out of that beach and on to the green with us. 10 feet to the cup. So good, so good. Just 3 strokes off the lead after that hole. All right, let's see what you got here on hole number 17. Can we get a kick left? I like it. I like what you did there. This one's 9 feet away. And it looks like this is breaking pretty hard to the left. Ooh, that's too bad. And here's your par putt. Okay, let's see what the next hole has in store for us. And 3 strokes away from our leader after that hole. Okay, on to the 18th. We have a par 5. Let's be careful getting out of here. Might not get all the distance you want in the deep stuff. Nice. Setting up here with a 4-foot putt. And that one drops in for bird, and nice way to cap off your round as well. And as this one winds down, a very respectable 11 under for you. All right, thank you so much for the round. That was great to spend a little time outdoors with you, and hopefully we'll see you soon. Hello there, my name's John McCarthy, and I want to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Can't wait to see what happens today. I got good feelings. I'm going to leave it there. We are standing on the tee of the first hole, par 5 on this course. All you got to do is hit it straight up the middle, and then we'll take it from there. Oh, you just smashed that. Second shot here on the first. Good shot out there. Nicely played. All right, here we go. This is your chance for the eagle. Wonderful, wonderful shot. And after that one, you're sitting at 13 under par. Careful out there. The wind's blowing right to left. Good luck here. I would love to see you sink this one. It's a big one. And this is an uphill putt, moving right to left. Oh, 4 feet to the cup. $13 under at the moment. Third hole, par 4. Let's go. And this one is around 80 yards from the pin. Oh, take a look at this. I like that. And this putt for the birdie. And 14 under is your score. We got a right to left cross breeze going on this hole. There we go. Nice swing on that one. Approach shot worked out just fine. And this putt is around 23 feet. And this one's going pretty hard left to right. Starting this one out pretty good. It's still tracking. All right, here's what you got left for par. And that'll do. And everyone's chasing the player on the top of the leaderboard, currently enjoying a 7-stroke lead. Well done. And second shot here on the 5th. Safely on the green. 14-footer. think this putt's gonna break to the right. Nicely played. And it is a 7-stroke lead for our leader. Not a bad place. 6th hole, we have a par 3 ahead of us. And yet another green in regulation for you. This one's 8 feet away. Boom, you drop that one, and that's back-to-back birdies. Our current leader is ahead by 8 big strokes at the moment. Okay, 7th hole is a par 4. This tee shot's looking decent. This shot's about 75 yards to the pin. Well, that'll do for now. Here's a 14-foot putt. Look at this one, breaking pretty hard to the left here. Ooh, that was close. All right, here is a look at our par putt. And after that hole, you sit at 16 under par. Careful out there, we got a tailwind blowing. Well, that'll happen. All right, second shot on the 8th. Yep, that'll work from there. About 17 feet to the cup. Starting this way out to the right. Let's watch it. This putt's for par. Let's see what you can do. And the current leader is ahead by 8 strokes. Hard to catch this one. Let's see what we can do on the 9th. There we go. That's cooking on this approach. Looking at a 10-foot putt here. That's in there. Here's your 4th birdie of the day. And after that hole, you are currently 17 under par. Okay, we're starting the back 9 of this course with a par 4. I think we're going to be in the fairway with this one. And we've got about 150 yards to the pin from here. Ooh, maybe we can get a kick left here. And sink this next putt and you'll grab that birdie. I think we got a right to left break on this one. Oh. Okay, well putt. Now let's move on. And there is an 8-stroke difference between 1st and 2nd place at the moment. That is a large gap. Wind's picking up out there. We got a headwind on this hole. Well, this shot might go into the rough. Whoops, that's not great. Second shot here on the 11th. this one out of the rough. I don't know if you're going to make this. And from the greenside sand, let's have a nice out here. Oh, that is wonderful. Nice shot. 4 feet to go. Currently 18 under par. And here we are, 12th hole, and we have a par 4. This one's about 110 from the pin. And you want this one to stick nice on that green. Bit of a down slope where we want to land this. Oh, you dialed that one in. Very nice. Here we go. Birdie putt coming up. Shaping up out here. That's birdie number 6 on the day. And our current leader is ahead of the pack by 6 strokes as we check the leaderboard here. Here we go now on the 13th. Nice shot. All right, we got an elevated green. Might need some more club. Solid looking approach here so far. This one's from around 9 feet. I think this one's moving to the right. Nice. That's gonna do for the birdie. And our leader is ahead by 6 strokes as we check the scoreboard here. Really nice swing. Nice stroke. We're on the green. This putt's about 14 feet out. This one's got a pretty hard break left to the right. Oh my goodness. And this one's for your par. Our current leader ahead by 6 strokes at the moment. And now the par 4, 15th. Setting up here about, I'd say 100 yards out. And that'll do. Grab your putter. All right, this one's from 14 feet away. This putt's going downhill. I think it's going to the right as well. What a display. 8th birdie of the day in there. And a heads up. We got a headwind to deal with. Yep, that's going to do. Okay, second shot here on the 16th. All right, let's get a birdie and get out of here. What do you say? And our current leader ahead by 6 strokes on the rest of the field. Okay, par 3, 17th hole. Let's see what you do. That'll do nicely. 5-foot putt here. And our current leader is ahead of the pack by 6 strokes as we check the leaderboard here. Okay, we have a par 5 here on the 18th. Have a good tee shot. I think this one will land in the fairway. Okay, we may need a little more club than normal here. That green is elevated. Ooh, a little bit of a fade on that shot. Well done. That's a nice little approach shot there. This one's 10 feet away. This one's going a bit to the right. Ooh. Okay, 4 feet to go. And with that, our time here is done. And with that, I must leave you. We'll see you again real soon, though, hopefully, right?